Well, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Been a crazy day, man. Finally just gotten home a little while ago and getting some stuff done and stuff, and dropped in to see Al real quick, which could have stayed a little bit longer, and hopefully some of y'all are still over there with him and enjoying some time. So I don't know about y'all, man, but I am so ready for the cooler temperatures to get here. I simply just cannot wait, and we still got a ways to go yet, I believe, before we get cooler weather. But yeah, DC Outdoors, man, how you doing? Good to see you, man. So how's everything up in your neck of the woods? Yeah, all right. I've missed so many of your live streams due to timing. Good to see. Yeah, I know timing is it's man, can be a handful, man. Trying to get everything doing and stuff, and I seen like about 4 or 5 lives on that I was trying to get up to and stuff, and got just a few minutes with Al. Man, I was running behind schedule and stuff, and I see Belt Loops in the house. Hey Al, how you doing, man?
Hey Dave, how's it going?
All right, man. Did you ever recover from that 24 hours or
Barely.
man?
We went camping yesterday, so
Oh, cool. All right, man. What's the temperature like?
I kind of I blinked out on you there for a second. It's up around 25 to 30 degrees Celsius here, so it's warm here today.
Yeah,
It's
it's
in like the mid to high 80s, I believe.
yeah, it's up right at 90 degrees here. But man, I'll tell you what, the wind is blowing, so that makes it a little bit more tolerable.
Yeah,
Belgium says, "How are the hours coming?" I think we are closing on 2,700 hours, and
good.
we're about 1,108 subscribers, something like that. So Stubbs bitching and fishing is in the house. Nicole is in the house. DC Outdoors says, "I've missed so many of your live streams due to time. Tell me about it, man. There ain't but so much you can do in a day, man. You know." So Mountain Moon
I'll,
Adventures, good to see you.
I'll be back in just a minute.
Absolutely, man. Take your time. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Belt Loop, I can't thank you enough for watching all those videos, man. And Salt Pepper Fire, good to see you, man. How's everything? So, been doing some serious cooking and stuff. Yeah, I never did see the final results on that competition, man. Who actually did win? It kind of like disappeared or something in the big file and all that, or the big going on. DC says, "Well, we've been doing well, busy with the kids, being football, and then back to school later this week. Pumped up another camping trip for this weekend and hunting season soon." Yeah, yep. Well, I appreciate that, Gary. My pleasure. Laptop started acting up, gave it the night off. Yeah, we just had a computer here at the house die too, so nah, looks like a new one coming up. Virginia Fruit Grower, looking spacey, man. How you doing? Yeah, I know. This is the background of actually my channel sticker that I've kind of used as a green board, so to speak. 805, say 805 barbecue junkie, and I came in second. Okay, all right. Well, that's good. All right, man. So Virginia Fruit Grower, how you doing, man? All right. Kind of hot here today in the old Commonwealth, wasn't it? Lord have mercy, man. I'm so ready for fall to get here. Gather together homestead. Good to see you, man. All right. Rusty, bent but not broken. Hey, Rusty, how you doing? Thank you for that shout out the other day. I appreciate it so much. Absolutely. And did y'all see that video that we did earlier today, man? We gave the update on that homemade peach wine. It's starting to look something like something else, man. It's got that really pretty color. Yeah, it was definitely hot, my friend. Definitely. Yeah, sure enough. Anytime you want to see the little backyard food forest, yeah, come on over, man. Just yell. It's about 13, 14 fruit trees out there now. Two different types of grapes, gooseberries, strawberries, blueberries, kiwis, even an olive tree, man. Yeah, so the last Boy Scout survival and bushcraft. Good to see you, man. All right, man. Uh, oh yeah, absolutely, Rusty. I appreciate it so much, and but, so Well, hopefully everybody's doing good and stuff. And like I said, Facebook user is saying hello. I wish they would tell us who Facebook user is. You can give me a clue, just the first name or some initials. And, but yeah, um, we visited the Mariners Museum the other day, and we did a nice video on the USS Monitor, one of the very first ironclads to ever fight in a war back in the U.S. Civil War. That video will be going up. Oh, let's see here, Friday around noon, I guess, and so. But yeah, there it is. It's scrolling across the bottom there. So, and yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a giveaway, man. I tell you what, that was a really really neat tour, man. And we picked something up, and we're gonna do a guess of a number between 1 and 100, and whoever gets the closest without going over and does it within the first 24 hours of the video, I'm gonna send them that hat. Especially if you live in the U.S., Canada, the U.K., and possibly Australia. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. But so how's everything, Al? Oh, dinner time. You did just like I did, man.
Nothing spectacular to eat today.
Yeah, yeah. We had brats and some salad. That's about it, But that's all I need,
Yeah,
And
but doing pretty good. Me and the wife got out yesterday, and we did a little camping trip, and we had a good bit of fun. Didn't quite turn out the way it was supposed to, but it turned out to be a good video. I'm actually in the process of doing editing on that now. It's all about that part of it.
Yeah.
So, hey, Devil Dog.
Hey, Devil Dog. Drunken Chef Barbecue's in the house. Outlaw Campers in the house. Digging for help.
Hey, Jack. How you doing?
All right, man. So, but yeah, we went to the Mariners Museum the other day, and we did a tour on the USS Monitor, the first ironclad vessel of the United States Navy, and that was pretty cool. It's going to go up Friday around noon. I think y'all will really like that video, especially if you're a history nut. And we picked a little something up, and we're going to give it away, man. It's going to be one of the number guess things, so you'll see the instructions inside the video, how to do it and stuff. And all right, Devil Dog. Let's see who else. Extras there. Johnny's in the house. Sweetie's Creek Farm is in the house. That's all right, man. All right. So we got people from all over the place, man. So how's Nicole doing? Doing good? Good? Good.
Dave asked how you are.
I'm good.
That's good. Outstanding. Outstanding. But,
she's still alive after 24.
I tell you what, my hat's off to you, man. I'm not sure what. Well, I could have stayed awake, man. But so.
Well, for doing the 24, I was given the option to challenge somebody else to do 24.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, Dave. It's not you.
Well, you wait till the last part of December, and we'll do it, man. Because
I challenged Johnny, Expeditionary Johnny.
Oh yeah.
Yep, and he said sure, he'll do it. So we're just waiting. He's going to set up the details on it, and we're all waiting so we can join Johnny on his 24-hour answer to the 24-hour challenge.
That sounds good, man. I'll be more than happy to do it. I retire on December 22nd, and after that, man, this 2:00 in the morning stuff's killing me, man. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually by about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, I'm ready to go to sleep, man. So,
well, Johnny answered, and Johnny is also taking part in the one chip challenge too. Don't forget.
He is.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how many people are in it now?
Devil Dog says, "Hey, we have more people for the
3, I think 4.
4. Have y'all have a tentative date yet? Not yet.
Still working out the details.
Okay. Yeah.
My chip is en route. I think Johnny ordered his chip this morning too.
Oh my goodness.
So there's Bearded Eagle said they wanted to do it. So I haven't heard back anything from him. I don't know if he's going to get in touch with Devil Dog or not. But he just left a message in my chat saying that he wanted to. He left a comment on one of my videos saying he wanted to get in on it.
Oh, okay. Okay. That ought to be interesting. I'll tell you the truth, man. So,
We got more for the people.
How many? I'm choking already. Devil Dog said he got more people.
oh yeah?
Yep, for the chip challenge. How many people do we have, Devil Dog?
Oh, this ought to be in it. Jamie's Country Living's in the house.
I'm not going to die, thanks.
Johnny says, "You betcha, chef. Since you tested the rubs on the eggs, I'll be adding a fried egg to the burger." Cool, man. Awesome. Belt Loop. Expedition Johnny, drop your link, but I'm not a mod. Ironically, Devil Dog is an administrator. You know, Belt Loop, I forgot to do that, and I will do that. And I forgot to call Devil Dog about the finishing this Nightbot thing. And let's see, I got, 2 more days this week. And then I'm going to take off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And,
Absolutely, Outlaw Camper. Jack, I will email you certainly about the one chip challenge. I'm sure you've seen it, but you I don't know. It's going to be a crazy time, and it's going to be fun.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So how what are y'all going to do it, like, individually on your own channels and then put it up, or are y'all going to do like on a live?
Mm-hmm.
On a live? Cool. All right, man. You going to pick like a evening hour or a day hour, or?
I think we're going to do it around the Central Time.
Okay.
That way, then it'll be better for everyone.
Right. Yeah.
Right? And it might be a little bit later in the evening for me, but I'm okay with that.
Right.
I think it's just given the people in their different time zones and going through the states and stuff, it might be better just have it Central Standard Time with Devil Dog.
Uh-huh.
Versus,
yeah.
Yeah. Right? That way it's just easier for everybody to get together all at the same time to do
Right.
it.
Right. Boxcar Jerry's in the house. Stone Wolf Outdoors in the house. Mountain Moon Adventure says, "Do it live so we can all watch you. You're in pain at once."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
That's the plan, huh? Oh, all right. So is there anything online on the line for this, or is it just bragging rights, or?
Devil Dog, if Devil Dog backs out, it's not going to happen, but Devil Dog has been kind of tempted to back out because he's been looking at stuff about this challenge, and people like yourself, Dave, have been scaring him to death with stuff.
Oh, okay. We won't.
But if he does it, he gets to pick a color for my beard.
I'm gonna dye it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's not like bleached, because I'm not bleaching it because I don't want it to fall out or anything.
Yeah.
I don't want anything that's going to damage it, but he can pick a color for my beard.
And I'll dye it live.
Cool. Fox Pro Geek, I just tried to load this under Tiny Farm Nuggets and got content blocked. I don't know why that would be. But, so, due to copyright. That's weird. Facebook user says hi. I'm not sure who the Facebook user is, but
Hi.
Yeah, I know. Well, Devil Dog, don't worry about it, man. Just quit watching them videos and go for broke, man.
Devil Dog has been busy for the past while. When he was on mine, he was doing something too. So I think he's in the middle of doing something.
Oh, all right, man.
I think
Yeah, he said I'm trying to do something. All right. Gary says, "Oh, that's right. He was on Owls when he changed my name." Belt Loop, I promise you, if I don't do nothing this week, I'm gonna get you as a moderator so that you can have a little fun yourself, man. Oh, okay. Corner Clubhouse. That's who that is on Facebook. All right. Good to see you, man. Yep. Appreciate you watching all those videos and helping out, man.
Well, no.
All right, the Nightbot did kick in again. Is advertising mine every 15 minutes, but I need to make some changes, I guess. So, but I need to fix that thing. Tiny Farm Nuggets. Yay, it's working for me now. Fox Pro Geek is my alternate. Okay. That's weird. It was kind of like saying that you had like a copyright thing or something like that. Facebook user, I am working on Devil Dog's hours now. Devil Dog, you were being helped with some hours too there, man, it would seem. Okay, Facebook user viewing ain't signed in, so it's a different one, not me. Okay, cool. All right. Trouble is, I can't time out Double Dog when he's administrator. I have to think of a work around it. Well, Belt Loop, Gary, I'm gonna fix that for you. If, like I said, if I don't fix anything this week, that'll be the one thing I fix, and we'll get this Nightbot thing all worked out and stuff and whatnot. And Digging for Health, we'll put a Tiny Farms link up there and all that. But my advice to everybody: don't watch any more of them hot pepper videos. Just just go ahead and do what it is that y'all do, because who knows, your tolerance to it may be nothing. Because God, I watched one dude, he was like popping them in his mouth, and he's like, this ain't nothing. So, all right, brother. All right, Stealth Andy Stealth saying hello to everybody, digging for help. All right, man. So Devil Dog changed your name, huh? All right.
I made him an administrator on my StreamYard.
Uh-huh.
And when Belt Loop was up on the panel, Devil Dog went and changed his name. And changed it to Captain Obvious.
Oh, I think I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. Runneth over guard.
That was against my instructions, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Got to put that in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, man. So, it's kind of weird here. It's terrible hot, but we got the leaves are starting to change colors. It doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know. Maybe all of a sudden it's going to just go click, So, who knows?
One day you're going to wake up and everything's going to be covered in snow.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But,
I just got a sandwich deck. Mostly all meat.
A mukbang, huh?
Mukbang.
Mukbang.
That's Gary's term for that.
Yeah. I think it's Korean for like eating different things or a mix of different things or something like that. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to jump on the YouTube feed side now. Sounds good. Anyway, for those of you that do watch that video that I'll put up on Friday around noon, this is the hat that we'll be giving away. Mariners Museum, the park, USS Monitor, and just follow the instructions. And if you live in the U.S., Canada, UK, or Australia, I will certainly mail it to you. And for those of you that have sent me things over the last few months, watch your mailbox. Here very shortly, there will be stuff showing up. Okay, we finally have gotten all the stuff that has been on back order, and we're going to start putting it all together and stuff like that. So, the furthest one that needs to go to would be Al. So, so everything should work out pretty good, man. And hopefully, the Canadian Beaver Scott will show up. Y'all may remember a few weeks back, his little daughter Brooke sent a little thing down here. Well, Brooke, you're gonna, for sending the Canadian Beaver down here, we're gonna send you a Virginia Fox up there.
Nice.
So
nice.
Yeah. All right, Corner Clubhouse is in the house. He was over on the Facebook side a few minutes ago. All right, Mountain Moon Adventures. Hammy says, my greenhouse plants got too cold here in Canada. Our season is way over, moving survivors into the house today. Wow. I was talking to Brett MRE, and he was talking about the temperatures there are starting to finally really ratchet down and stuff. And so I'll tell you
I thought it was here too, but today it just shot right up again.
Yeah. I was looking at how hot it was all over the U.S. and Canada, and it looked like it was very, very many places that weren't at least about 85 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up in the mountains, maybe, but pretty much everybody from Newfoundland all the way to California
Yep.
was in the 80s today. So
That's crazy. It's like they're, what was it, one of the lives we were on last week, I think it was, you were saying that it was colder in California than it was in Newfoundland.
yeah, it's kind of weird, man. It sure
We
is.
were hotter in California. Can you imagine that? I
Yeah.
said I wanted to move to California.
And now today, California and Arizona are under an excessive heat warning. Temperatures in excess of 110 Fahrenheit. So Fireside Coffee's in the house. Good to see you. Awesome. Boxcar Jerry's still in the high 80s and 90s here in PA. Yeah, it was definitely hot here today, no doubt about it. It was the only thing that helped us out was that wind right here on the coast and stuff, but that's okay. But, I have a feeling this winter is going to be kind of very interesting. Places that probably never get snow will get snow, and the places that are used to getting snow probably won't see a bit. So,
Yes.
let's see.
100 in New York past 2 days, 86 today.
Yeah. So it was hotter in New York State than it was here in Virginia.
108 in Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
90 in Georgia. We were right at 88 today. So give or take. Boxcar Jerry says, Dave, that's fine with me. I don't like snow.
If it was 100 degrees here, I'd be in the water all day long. I wouldn't get out of the water.
Oh yeah, wouldn't get out either. For y'all's that's like devastating, man. Just like
It would be. It would be so hot here. Like, people would literally be dying because
yeah,
our houses are built to keep heat in
right,
and keep the cold out.
right. For
So-
us, we don't get many days that it's 100, but what we get is that the days where it gets up about 96 Fahrenheit, but we have 96% humidity to go with it.
Yep.
And there's nothing you can do except for just to stay out of the direct sunlight. Kind of stay in the shadows, so to speak, man. But
And even in the shade, it's still really hot.
yeah, you can't. You got to pace yourself. The job that we kind of do, we get in the middle of intersections in direct traffic. When the traffic lights go out and stuff. And I tell you what, man, you got to have a number of people out there with you so you can kind of tag team. Because I tell you what, you dance around that asphalt for a little while and you literally just melt, man. But all right, let's see. Squirrels Magnificent's in the house. Well, that's good. Awesome, man.
What? Central New York State. Nearabouts, yeah.
So it was hotter there than it was here, huh?
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
It is. That's what I'm saying. I have a feeling that this coming wintertime is going to be one of those days. The places that are known for snow and known for cold probably won't get cold. It won't get snow. But places like this that we're not used to getting lots of snow,
They're gonna get hit hard.
yeah, I'll be calling you like, man, look at this.
And I'll be showing you bare roads.
Yeah, bare roads and flowers blooming and stuff. So.
Well, there was one year that happened here that I think it was January,
Mm-hmm.
and I happened to be working in the local supermarket at the time. We went out on the back of the building, and some of the trees had buds and leaves coming out on them.
Yeah.
Like, the buds were after opening and leaves were starting to come out. I was like, oh my God, it's January.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Dead winter.
we were picking strawberries here at Christmas time. And I even did a video on that, just how confused the plants were here. And what was weird about it is we got into April and May and all the fruit trees bloomed out, and then we had a hard freeze. And literally everything fell off the trees. So it was just nuts, man. Crazy. All right. Mountain Moon Adventure says we'll post a slideshow soon, but didn't want to depress people about winter coming. Oh, it don't depress me none. I'm a winter person. I love wintertime. Yep. And most people around here in this part of Virginia, our greeting isn't like hello. It's like, man, is it fall yet? That's our normal greeting. Very few people say hello, how are you? It's like, dang.
You get winter yet or what?
Yeah.
Jack said it's going to be 65 there tomorrow, but then back to 90s and 100s by Saturday.
Wow. All right.
That's quite a temperature. That's quite a temperature range to be. I'd be dying if I was in a temperature range like that. I would.
Yeah, it jumps anywhere from 50 to 60 degrees. Now we have had time where it will do that here. It'll be like 80 one day, and then a cold front will pop through, and a few hours later it's 35 degrees Fahrenheit.
No,
And it's just
that's just too crazy.
yeah, it's not, and that's when you start seeing the streets will rupture. You'll get those water leaks, and people's hot water heaters are, give up the ghost, and everybody will be reaching for the thermostat. Heat won't turn on and stuff like that because it's just it came on so fast. The system didn't have a chance to prime itself up and get ready, man. All right. Now, Hammy says, I actually love it too. I'm more active than. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm way more active in the cooler months than I am the summer months. And the type of camping that I like to do, that hot tenting, you're just not going to crawl into a tent with a stove in it at 95 degrees. Just not going to happen.
Not unless the stove is pumping out air conditioning.
That's right. Yeah. Around here, you're going to end up in you're going to go to a museum, or you're going to do something like that, or you'll do lives or whatnot. So, Belt Loop says it's not a hot water heater; it's a water heater. All right, yeah. All right. Let's see who else I saw pop in. GBL, the old church and 5 Acre Homestead. Good to see you, man.
That's scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Please hit that drunken Chef. Hey, Chef, you want to trade stickers, man? I'll send you a sticker. You send me one if you have any available. Outlaw Camera says, Belt Loop, we call them hot water heaters here too, man. All right. Yeah. We've been Johnny. We've been doing a lot of hikes too. A lot of shoreline hikes, and because even when it's really super super hot, you get right up against the water, and you'll get a 20 or 30 mile an hour wind, and it's a little bit more tolerable. But all right, let's see who else there. All right, digging for hell. Kelly's in the house. Good to see you.
Hey.
All right, there, Chef. I will send you stickers. All your information on your about page. If not, mine's on mine. Just send me a message or something, and we'll get her done, man.
I think Chef's is on his too.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. See who else snuck in here without us knowing.
I think you got everybody.
I hope so. All right.
I think so.
So who
if
else?
Not, somebody says if we missed you, say missed
you
in the comment.
Yeah, that's right.
That
one time we missed Scott, and he was like, "Y'all missed me," and I'm like, "Yeah, we sure did." But maybe he'll come on here a little while. All right, Runneth Over Garden Life. Yeah, someone said that it's going to be a cold. Well, I have seen where the Farmer's Almanac is saying this part of the U.S. can expect way colder than normal, and with excessive snowfall compared to what our normal is. So, but you know what? Gosh, I hear that they say that all the time.
I take it as it comes.
Yeah.
I don't listen to the weather reports anymore.
Yeah, and it's just like for us, our big weather event for most years is hurricanes, right here on the coast.
Well, this year for us was supposed to be an extremely bad storm season for this year for us, and we only had about 2, maybe 3, and they weren't really bad. I went out and videotaped in them,
right,
because it was supposed to get really bad, but it didn't.
I told my wife the other day, we have not had one single thunderstorm at night this year. And that's rare. Normally, for this area, a thunderstorm coming up at 2 or 3 a.m. is just something that happens all the time, but we haven't had a single one this year, nor have we had, I think maybe twice now we've had severe storm warnings where, and most summer times, it's like every other day, they're coming on, get ready, here it comes, so.
And then it's mostly the daytime thing week too, so you're not getting good.
Right.
Shock to the lightning and stuff.
Right. Cool. That's for sure.
Back in the Adirondacks, the weekends for Outlaw Camper, Labor Day weekend. Yeah, Labor Day weekend is usually when it starts getting cooler here too.
Well,
Um,
it's usually middle of September we start getting our night times where it'll drop down into the 50s or 60s, but normally it's not until we get up. Do they do Halloween in Canada, Al?
Yep, October 31st.
Right. When we get up to say about a week or two prior to Halloween, it starts to really kind of throttle back as far starts getting chilly, and but that doesn't mean it won't get warm again, because I have seen where it'll get near Thanksgiving, which is the fourth week of November here, and it'd be in the 80s, So
Our Thanksgiving, we has our Thanksgiving in October, because our temperatures usually dropped by the time November hits. There's nothing else growing or anything in November not here. Like, I know some farmers and they leave stuff in the ground because it tends to act like a refrigerator.
Sure. Yeah.
With the temperature, and then they'll just dig it up as they need it.
Right.
But there's plenty of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you could have like potatoes and sweet potatoes and stuff like that. Yeah. But
there's plenty of times they've gone to dig it up, and the vegetables themselves are frozen.
Yeah. I heard that, man. All right. But Andy Steve says they've had some colors around the moon and all that. We're starting to notice here where some of the leaves on the trees are starting to change. Now, what I don't know is it because of seasonal change or because it's just so dry here. I don't know. But the Adventures of Kenny and Debbie. Good afternoon, East Coast. Well, good afternoon there, Western U.S. I guess it'll be Las Vegas area. There you go.
Freeside Coffee jumped in.
Yeah. I'm thinking the fall colors are going to be horrible this year. I think so, too, because we just really haven't had a lot of rain here in about the last 3 weeks or so. But we shall see.
That could explain some of the color change that we're getting on the leaves, too.
Yeah, I think so, too, because it's still way too early for the seasonal change and stuff like that. But,
you can have some of our rain. We have lots up here.
Yeah, lots of it. Yeah,
especially springtime. You can take all of our springtime rain if you want it. Really.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, fellas.
All right, man.
Yeah.
So I scrolled way up the chat to find your link there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I need to put it more often. So, yeah.
You should pin it, Dave.
Yeah, I guess
click on the three little dots and just click pin, and it'll just stay right on the top of the chat there.
Yeah, I was like, what? I guess it's the Alan Dave show. I was like, so we got the Devil Dog and Belt Loop show. We got the Mike and Keto guys, so I guess that'll be Dave and Al.
Well, I hear that you have joined in the chip.
I have. I walked up to the house today and I saw an Amazon package. I'm like, ooh, the chip might be there. And no, it's a telescoping fishing pole. But it's weird. I am
that's good thing.
Excited about this pain. But there's RV Life.
What's up, man?
And now that I ordered the thing, I'm excited about getting the darn chip. I want to do this. I'm like, man, it's gonna hurt, but why am I getting excited about it? I don't know.
Well, Devil Dog said that there's more people doing it now too, so
yeah.
Cool.
I don't know how many more we got coming. He never said specifically. He just said that there was more people coming to do it. And Jack Outlaw Camper is showing some interest in doing it too. He kind of wants to get in on it.
I love it. I think it would be great if we have a whole panel of us and we all eat at the same time.
Yeah.
And then just watch us all struggling with it.
Kenny, how you doing, man?
Doing good. Just got out of the doctor. I had to donate some more blood.
Okay. How's that?
Go ahead.
I said, how's that foot of yours doing?
It's getting better every day. Walk a little bit better. I'm still using the walker, to get around, but putting a little bit more pressure on it. I'm probably about 50% pressure on the foot now.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear you getting back to normal.
Yeah, I'm just over 8 weeks in right now on the break, so I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Right. Yeah. For somebody that's as active, a foot thing is one of them things that really is hard. So.
Yeah, it's killing me to be as immobile as I am. I still get out and about. As you can see, I'm driving right now, so.
Right.
I watch this thing all the time.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear you.
Huh?
You're old men.
Does
Man.
DC want in the panel or is he want in on the chip
Mhm.
channel challenge?
I think one over to your
Here.
left. Yeah.
Yeah, that's RV Life Candy.
Oh, okay.
Who
I got
wants in? Who wants in on the chip?
Chef said DC Outdoors. Is
He
DC?
said,
Oh,
I
you
just
know, Stan, so I'm like, does he win in the panel or does he win in on the chip?
I think DC's from up Canada too, anyhow.
I think so. I'm looking for a
Yes.
chef comment again now.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, he's from Canada.
He's
Yeah,
a
DC
Canadian.
Outdoors wants in. So is that the chip challenge, Chef?
It probably is because I mean he
You
can
guys
come
are
up
getting
on the.
Yeah, Digging for Health said yes, DC is in Canada.
Yes, he's in Canada. All right, man.
Depending on
You guys
where
got
they're in Canada, they
something
might
going?
have their chip before I do.
Kenny, you hear what they're up to, right?
I'm trying to catch what's happening. I heard something about the chip challenge, which I don't want nothing to do with. I got
You
too much.
watch.
They-
I might have to warm up with this.
oh my goodness. Yeah,
I
what
don't
they're,
think that's going to do the job unless you eat every bit of it.
yeah, they're
Well,
burn
just to
every
warm
time
up, you know,
Canada
stretching,
you-
you know.
My warm up was eating that jalapeno. Because, you know, that roasted jalapeno, that was hot.
Okay.
It was.
on that, though.
But I did good. I didn't drink or eat after I ate it
That's good.
at
man.
all. I didn't eat or drink at all. Not for a good hour after I ate it or something.
I
Right.
think it's 2 hours.
I'm thinking we'll
So-
want to have something in our gut before we eat so it doesn't just totally tear up your stomach lining.
Oh, I'm probably gonna have a little bite to eat before I does that chip challenge, just because I don't want it to be. Yeah, I don't want that much spicy sitting in my stomach all at once.
Yeah. I think I would definitely have some ice cream on standby and
Mhm.
maybe
Oh, I will.
maybe
I'm
some-
going out.
that heavy whipping cream type milk. You know, your thicker milk than just your normal milk. You know.
I'm gonna be getting. I'm getting a couple of boxes of ice creams. I'm gonna get a tub of ice cream. I'm gonna have a 2 liter of milk on standby and probably some of the heavy whipping cream.
Yeah.
on
Fireside
standby.
Coffee says my first YouTube video was my son and I doing the Reaper Chip challenge. I might be in. You got
That's
enough?
what I'm. There you go. Now that's what we're doing. Now, okay. So you've done it already, and you're planning on gonna probably join in and do it again. So that says a lot to Devil Dog, who doesn't want to do it the first time.
Where is Double Dog? He was in here.
He's still here. He's still listening.
So he's kind of like a submarine. He done dived and he's out there somewhere, huh?
All right. See you later,
what do you-
Jack. I will send you an email and let you know all about this chip challenge that we're talking about.
All right, Stealth. You take care of yourself, man. Kenny, how you doing, man? You still there?
Yeah. Hey, I was going to ask, what do you guys think about bread? I know bread draws the heat out of your mouth sometimes. What do you guys think about that?
I've heard it works. Gordon Ramsay, I saw him go on some hot wing challenge, and that guy was just dropping the F-bomb about 150 times. And I think he was doing bread. He was doing sweets. He had some citric acid he was spraying in his mouth.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny because the second time he did it, he brought more toys for the hosts and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I'm keeping that in mind. And then I think Alton Brown had half and half
Uh-huh.
for when he did it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have something very creamy and fatty. Absolutely.
Well, I heard Alt Brown say something like this. He said, "You don't use a water hose on a nuclear explosion, man." It's
Yeah.
you know, he said it's just it's gonna get hot. All right. He said, I'm not even going to blow smoke up your butt about that. It's going to be hot. And it's anybody's guess as to what type of stuff would, put the fire out fastest, so.
But here's the thing now. We're all doing this one chip challenge together. It's whoever lasts the longest
Without reaching for their safety net.
without going for anything or leaving camera. You cannot leave camera. You have to be on camera.
Uh-huh. That sounds good, man.
So
All right, man.
that's the biggest general rule. Now, we will all be able to have one bottle of water for sipping on, not for chugging.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And so, because Devil Dog does, and Devil Dog does, you see him all the time with the big cup, always drinking, always.
Well, I'm like that too. I always have something nearby to sip on,
So to keep it in all fairness, we can have water, nothing else, just water, because water is not really going to help. But if you're used to sipping on something, sip on some water.
Well, Fireside Coffee says, "Is there a date set yet?" He's wanting in, so y'all need to.
Not as of yet. I'm waiting on my chip to arrive in the mail because it takes me a little bit longer to get stuff. Johnny's waiting on his chip. So if you guys want in, make sure you let us know that you want in. Myself, Devil Dog, Johnny, I kind of started the ball on this because I wanted to do it anyway.
Right.
Devil Dog got in, Johnny got in. So if you contact one of the three of us, letting us know, hey, you're definitely going to do it. You've ordered your chip. You're waiting on it to arrive. We will wait for you.
Well, Fireside says, no milk, I'm out. I think they said that they were going to have milk standing by.
You can have your safety net standing by. You can have your milk, your ice cream, whatever. The big thing is you cannot touch it. If you do,
You're out.
you're out. Like you're
not
you
the winner.
lose. You're not the winner. And what do
still
you
get
win?
bragging
You
rights
win
for doing
some
it.
bragging rights.
Gary
Right?
said, I think y'all are crazy. Just my 2 cents.
Gary, I agree with you. There are some.
Yeah, I agree with you too,
There's
Gary.
some
But
loose
I
up
bet
there.
you'll watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll watch it. Yeah, somebody's got to live and tell the story.
Yeah.
It's like in that Alone show. One time somebody was suffering. They said, and I'm doing this for your entertainment. And that's what I was like, I have honestly, it's like there are some things I have zero interest in, but I will suffer with my buddies
Right.
if we're doing this together. So absolutely.
I'm excited to get mine now too in the mail. I've been watching for it every day and just waiting. And I'm like, come on, show up.
That's all right there, Kenny. It's kind of one of these all-consuming things, I guess. Everybody's talking about the chip challenge. It's made its way across at least 15 or 20 different channels now, and that's about what they're talking about. And, so.
I think the next live that I do, I'm probably going to put up because my next live will be before we has the one chip challenge because I think we're going to schedule it for a Thursday.
Okay.
That seems to be the general consensus because I know, Johnny, for you, Thursday will be better.
Uh-huh.
And I think for Devil Dog, a Thursday might be better too.
Right.
Depending. So
Y'all are
for
leaning
me, for me, it's kind of okay. But I think my next live is on a Wednesday. So the next time I do a live, that's going to be my heading for my live. It's going to be the one chip challenge pre-show or something like that. I'm not doing it, obviously, but.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna say something on the Facebook page too. See if we can. You know what would be really cool if we could if y'all could sit there and make it kind of like in support of some charity or something like that. I think you might.
I agree.
Yeah. A lot more traction, so to speak. So. But.
Well,
we always got my local one here.
Donate to my Gear Up one.
There's Heartland Equine Therapy Riding Academy, which is where my wife works, and they help disabled children and disabled vets. And I don't know if we want to try to do something like that. I might even have them come on board and tell a little bit about it and show their link or something like that. I don't know. You guys up for? What do you think? What are your thoughts on that, Al? You started this, so you the man.
I just want to eat the chip, man.
You just want to eat the
If you wanna-
chips.
If you want to go right ahead. If you think that us eating this chip can draw in some funds for a good cause, by all means. But if anybody wants to donate to my Gear Up Fund, I'm good for that too.
Yeah, yeah. Have all your PayPal set up, you know.
That's right.
But if we're gonna do that, we should set up a separate thing so that it all goes into this one thing and goes to them type thing.
So, will there be a way to determine an absolute winner of this, or anybody that stays?
Whoever can last the longest without going for their safety net is the winner.
Cool. Sounds good.
Tapping out would consist of me going like that. Okay, I'm out because you don't know what I'm doing.
Right. Or if you end up on the floor.
Me grabbing my milk or my ice cream, that's tapping out.
I got you. Or
Me
just
taking my water and having a little sip, that's fine.
that's fine. Yeah.
Me grabbing my water and chugging it back, that's tapping out. Right?
How
That's
about
the
taking
thing.
a napkin and trying to wipe her mouth off?
Well, you can. A napkin is not going to do nothing. You're probably going to want tissues now. Your eyes might be watering. Your nose is probably going to be running. I'm going to have tissues there, obviously, because
You're definitely going to produce.
nobody's going to want to watch 6 or 7 of us up on screen with snots and tears and drools coming out of us.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Harry says you could say like $1 a minute or something. See who could last.
I was thinking about something like that too.
Yeah.
Now, right now, I have images of Dumb and Dumber where Waterfield is in the house. What's up, brother? But I have images of Dumb and Dumber where they'd eaten something really spicy and they're like squirting ketchup and mustard in their mouth. They're like,
Yeah.
shooting everywhere.
Waterfield is in the house. Good to see you, man. Kenny says my donation will be 3 free sessions to a counselor to try to figure out why you would do this.
You're going to need more than 3.
Yeah. Gary says instead of a charity, they could get sponsors. Remember how you used to go to house and
Yes, for a
and say,
walkathon.
if I walk 1 mile, will you give me a dime or whatever like that? So
Mhm.
I think
Fine. I wouldn't do it for any less than a buck.
yeah. I think y'all ought to just get together and figure out exactly how you want to do it and whatnot. So.
Hey, what was it? The barbecue guys. They had a little cook-off, right?
Right.
And it's like, I almost wonder if we ought to do that because they were like advertising ahead of time.
Yeah.
What we're doing. I almost wonder if that's what we do. It's like, here's the contestant. See, at Hetra, what they do is they call it Horse of the Year,
Yeah.
buddy. So what it's like the Burn the Mouth Club, whatever it is, and
Right.
yeah,
you could have Johnny going up against Al. See who wins there.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
but how you can't do that because then it's eating multiple chips. I'm not eating multiple chips. I'm only eating one.
What you want, huh?
It's a battle royale.
Yeah.
It's we're all in the ring together, and whoever lasts the longest,
Yeah,
that's the winner.
There you go.
Last person in the ring. So
that's right.
the last person not thrown over the top rope.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So who is going to be Andre? Who's going to be king of the ring?
That,
Gary, you said you'd come in it for charity.
That's what he said.
somebody says a 6-pack.
Maybe we could all pick our own charity, and the winner, that's where the any donations will go to.
Because somebody closer to Al, you'll be something near and dear to his heart, where something closer to you would be near and dear to your heart.
Yeah.
And just something like that. Just thanks
I
everybody.
like the idea. I mean, if we're going to suffer, and I mean, I think people like to give, and it's like just to drive up a little bit more interest. That'd be all right,
Yeah. Well, Belt Loop brought up an interesting thing. You can have a bunch of people say, which one of those on the screen looks like they're suffering the most, and that'd be the winner.
There you go.
Nah, Gary would win that one hands down. Everybody's seen him eat that jalapeno pepper.
Oh yeah, yeah. That look on the face, man. I tell you, man. Prepper Jack is in the house. Good to see you, man. All
But
right.
if Gary is going to jump in for, if it's for charity and we can get more people on it that way, by all
Yeah.
means, yeah.
Absolutely. See, it's amazing what you can get people to do to help out somebody else.
Right. Well, Al, I tell you what, or whoever, you ought to go up on these Facebook pages, even like mine, and tell them what y'all got in mind, and see how many more people you can get that would do this.
I think that's a good idea. I
Yeah,
like that idea.
Yeah, you'll
You know-
find 25 or 30 people that'll do it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be all right.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Al?
But I was just having a little conversation with my wife there at a minute for
Oh.
a moment. But like we were saying, if we're going to do it for a good cause, if I win, I would go with either Cancer Society or the Heart and Stroke Foundation. because
Oh, yeah,
that's something
good
that's
society. Yeah,
affecting my family, right?
absolutely. Yeah.
But what were you guys saying? Sorry.
Oh, we were just talking about, advertise it like not just on the YouTube side, but like on the Facebook side,
Yeah.
and tell people what you got in mind and see how maybe you get even more people involved that'll want to do this, you know. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
if you have
absolutely, yeah.
25 or 30 people that are willing to get up on lives and stuff and do this, of course, I think the biggest thing we could have is what, 10 per,
10 per 10, yeah.
10 per, and that would have to be somebody that's got the full StreamYard setup, to pull that one off. So,
Yeah.
and then the bad thing would be, let's say if you had 20 people, you couldn't fit them all on the same live.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Well, my StreamYard is going to end on September 21st
Oh, okay.
for my paid subscription. Then I'm back onto the free one, which is the
Free one.
6.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm not worried about having this set up as my feed.
Right.
I'm not worried about gathering all the hours or anything for it. I'm that's not why I'm doing this one chip challenge. I'm doing this simply because I want to do it. And if there's only 6 of us and I do it for mine because I started it, well and good. But
Right.
if there's more than 6 and we do it with Johnny's or we do it with Eddie's or whatever, it doesn't matter to me really. I just
Right.
wanted to do this
Yeah.
challenge.
Swish Rips is in the house. Good to see you, man. One of my newer friends here. Welcome. All right, man.
But like you guys were saying, is if we can bring in a group of people, even if for that one video we have 500 people watching,
Right.
Yeah.
and bring in funding, bring in money to go to a good cause for whoever is the last person standing to say, hey, okay, this money is going to go towards whatever.
Right.
That's even better again.
All right. Well, Fireside Coffee said I just went over to Amazon and ordered mine. I'll be here on Friday.
All right.
Already growing.
All right, man.
If everybody goes let's say if you get more than one person last an hour where it's not really an issue, then I get, what you just say, you're both king of the hill, or is it wait till at that point, first man to drink anything?
Yeah.
Well, I think after the hour, that chip usually, that's when stuff will start calming down anyway. That's why
Right.
the thing says if you last more than an hour, you're invincible.
Right.
So if somebody comes on and lasts over an hour, I'd be highly surprised from everything that I've after seen on it. I would be highly surprised if somebody comes on and just eats it and you're like, oh, it's nothing.
All right, now,
No, I don't expect to last a minute.
all right, is this going to be the whole chip at one time?
Yeah, it's got to be the whole chip. You can't just take a little nibble of it. And
Yeah.
if you take a little nibble and you're out, okay, well, you're out.
I think we
I mean,
decided
it has to
to snap
be.
it in half if its size is an issue, right?
Make sure it's the right chip. It has to be that one that comes in the little red,
Often.
and I think it's red and black and blue coffin.
Yeah.
Right.
It has like the red skull on it with the blue tongue, and it's all black box.
Right.
It's the Paku World's Hottest Chip Challenge thing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's the one that we're all going with. Because when I went down to order mine, I noticed there was a couple of different ones there.
right.
But we want to try to all get the same chip. I think for anyone in the U.S., it's only about $8 to get it.
That's
Yeah,
what
so
Fireside
Gerbs
said.
is in the house, and Gary from out 5 Acre Old Church. Asking, these are hot chips. Yeah, Gary, they are extra. It is a
It's-
very hot chip.
It's made with the Carolina Reaper and the Scorpion Pepper. It's the two. Currently the two hottest peppers in the world.
Whew.
There is another one that's supposed to be hotter, but it's not fully certified yet.
Yeah. BC Gerb's in the house. Our Vision Farm is in the house. Good to see you. And Fireside Coffee said it was 24% off.
GDL says I find ketchup hot.
Hot. Well,
So you're
Gary,
going to join us, Gary?
yeah, it's like if you do this, you'd have the most suffering. Then you'd be, according to Boot Loop, you'd be the winner.
Oh my God! Yeah, you give Belt Loop a run for his money for sure.
Ain't that the truth, man? I'll tell you what. All right. Well, Swish Rips, what they're talking about, man, is they're going to do the one chip challenge with that Pocky chip, whatever they call it, the one that comes in looks like a casket. So if you're interested, let Al there know or Johnny there know. That way they can kind of, steer you what they're going to do and stuff. So.
My email and that is all in my about section. If you need to contact me, feel free to send me an email. I will write you back.
Right. Yeah.
So that's all good. If anybody wants to contact me about it, like I know Jack was just in here asking me to send him an email about it. And once I'm done here, that's the first thing I'm going to do.
Absolutely, because like I said, anybody that's out here in the panel or in the chat that's interested in being part of this one chip challenge, contact Al, and like you said, his email is up there on his about page.
I think Johnny, you got your email up too, don't you?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Devil Dog's information is also on his. So it kind of grew off of the three of us. So
I was pondering a thought.
oh,
So, as I was considering the fact that Devil Dog, changed my name and everybody's making him administrators, and of course I'm not even a mod, and that's okay. But I'm thinking on the charity chip thing, each person could collect like sponsors, right? And each person could sponsor one person in the thing or multiple, I guess. And then, for the longer somebody could go through and not take the ice cream, not take the milk, for every minute that goes by, they, contribute, I don't know, a quarter, $1 or whatever. So, if somebody stayed 30 minutes without it, then if somebody's, pledging like $1, that'd be $30. Give it to a charity. Now, it may only be a few, I'd hate something like that. I would hate to go through and be the one who gave up real quick. It might provide a little emphasis for somebody to keep going a little bit longer. And it also may be able to do something good in the meantime. But as somebody pointed out, that could be viewed by YouTube in a negative light. So I would have to contact YouTube to make sure that wasn't, against their guidelines. You know what I mean?
I do.
So it's just something I was thinking about.
BC
As I was pondering.
says, I'll kill this challenge. Swish Rips, yes, it comes in a casket. You see scrolling at the bottom there. If you're interested in that one chip challenge, contact Al. His info's on his about page YouTube. So that's your point.
Al, have you picked a date?
no, we don't have a full breakdown on it yet because we're just waiting on people to join up and people to get their chip.
That reminds me, I did pick a date, the 16th, for something that I got going on. Do you mind if I mention it, Dave?
No, go ahead, man. Absolutely.
All right. Well, I'm planning a great gathering of gardeners. It's just, the focus being gardening. People can show up from whatever walk of life, whatever interest, whatever niche, whatever, you want to do. But it is a day that I happen to be off. And it's a rarity because I think it's on a Friday. but it's on the 16th. It's supposed to happen about 7 or 7:30. I don't remember which. But I went ahead and put the thing on there. So if somebody wants to come and see it there, obviously they're welcome to. Anyhow, if y'all like gardening, it might be something y'all might be interested in. A lot of us like to plant a little something, something.
Yeah.
And,
Hey, type your email up in the comments there, man, because you got like a number of people asking you what your email is.
Yep, I just put it in there.
Sounds good. All right. Dark 30 Outdoors. Good to see you.
Later, she can drop her own link.
All right. Yeah, BC Gerbs.
Oh, yeah.
I think BC Gerbs is wanting to get into this too, man.
Yep.
By the way, Dave, I'm just messing. I'm just messing with you about that whole administrator thing, mod thing.
I'm
But
gonna
it
make
is
you a
true.
mod. Yeah, I'm gonna make you a mod. If I don't fix anything this week, I'm gonna make you a mod.
Well, I ain't too worried about it. I'm glad to see you doing well. That's my goal, to get you over your hours.
The next time,
It's not any yellow box, Gerbs.
the next time that you and Devil Dog, you will be a mod. Over here.
Well, I appreciate that. And I don't
Amazon there.
know if they can still
Go to
eject
Amazon.
me or not.
Oh, one of these.
Andrew doesn't like
I hope he gets you hooked up with that night bot, though.
Yeah, I need to fix that too. Yeah, I do.
Yep, Amazon. Is it
Maybe
in
you are.
ours?
Well, I just wanted to hop on for a couple minutes and mention my thoughts on that whole charity thing. You could even pick somebody. I know that Gray Wolf, has had some troubles of late, and if somebody gets a wild hair, feel free to make a few contributions over his way. I know,
Guys, it's not the yellow box one; it's the red box one.
Red box.
all right.
Sounds
Hey,
good.
Dave, Johnny, Al, good
It's
seeing
not
y'all.
that-
I'll
it's
talk
not
with y'all
that
later.
yellow one.
All right, Gary. Thank you for all you do, man.
Great idea, man. I
My
love
pleasure.
it, especially the fact you're thinking about
All
even doing it.
I'm
I'm gonna see if I can find out. I'll find out, see if I can find out more info. Thanks.
Sounds
All right,
good.
bye.
all right, buddy.
Like I said, here it's not $8 here either.
Yeah, I know. Hi, King.
It's like what, $6.99, $8.99 here in the U.S., something like that.
Yeah, it's $28.87. By the time it's all said and done, for me to order it here, it cost me $42.
Woo!
God, it might be cheaper for us to buy it for you and mail it to you.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah. All right, Roman Prepper, got to run. Okay, buddy, you take care. I'm trying to look at the comments because everybody there's been like 3 or 4 people talking about that they might want to do this.
Yep. But like I said, I want to make sure everybody gets the same one because we're getting that one in the red box, not the one in the yellow box.
Right. Yep. The red box.
Yep. That way, then it's all even right across the board.
Yeah, because somebody be over there eating like it's vanilla ice cream, and y'all are over there eating like you're eating lava.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, Johnny, how you doing, man? You all right?
Oh yeah, I'm just texting my wife, letting her know what we're talking about. She thinks I'm nuts. So that's nothing new to her. And then it looks like I might run to Omaha. It's my father-in-law's birthday, so I might grab a bag of hamburgers and get a big old cake to take to him.
That sounds good. That's
Keep a couple of frozen ones for when we have that challenge. You can just pop one on your tongue and one on the roof of your mouth.
Oh gosh, man, I'm like, you know how there's some donuts like a Krispy Kreme donut that just coat your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been wondering, like,
the thing is, I'm wondering about that. If you get something that coats your mouth, is it going to coat the oils into your mouth?
Yeah, well, that I was thinking, well, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. Hey, Radio Jonesy, what's up, my man?
Yeah, Johnny, Dave, and Al, I just think you guys are crazy. Why would you want to put yourself through that?
We're
Oh, my
certified.
Lord.
Well, it's something I always wanted to do. It's kind of taken on a bigger life than what I ever thought it was going to. Because I had bring it up. Like I said, Jonesy, Johnny was there, Devil Dog was there, Gary was there. And I bring it up as, you know what, guys, I'm going to do this one chip challenge. And then, of course,
Man, I'll eat chips, but they got to be in a packet like this.
There you go. Now I've
not
watched
coming,
videos.
not coming a
Jonesy,
little coffin.
I've watched videos, and I'm like, those people are nuts. And I was like, never, no way.
And here you are.
And
Here
then
you
Al
are.
puts this out. I'm like, well, I do like Al. So I'm like, well, if he wants a buddy with him, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that's one of the. It's to me. I think it will probably be. The pain might be worse than the survival class, but the actual commitment is like, boom, eat it, then you suffer the consequences. It's not like you continue to, or you can quit or something like that. No, you've done it now, and now you just got to live it out. Like,
it's not like taking a big bowl of extremely hot wings and you got to eat every single wing.
Oh yeah, right.
You eat one chip,
Go ahead.
and you got to survive it.
Right. What's up, Dave? What do you think, Dave?
I'll say this, man. If you hype this up, you give it yourself about 2 weeks to hype this up on all bands of social media, Facebook and everything like that. You could find yourself one of the biggest audiences that you can imagine.
I think so. I think we should get all of our pictures, and kind of like advertise it and put it on Instagram and Facebook, because like what's his name, Lower Michigan, he's got a really big Facebook.
EC does, yeah.
I mean, so
I got a bunch of people on Instagram, and I got people on my Facebook, and I'm gonna start pumping out some stuff on it.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we're up to almost 200 now on my Facebook side of the line. So,
go Josie.
I can put it out on Facebook to get a lot of people, but it definitely won't be me. I'll share it.
But even if we get, like I was saying earlier, even if we can get a lot of people watching,
right?
And I mean, like, I'm gonna do my own separate video while we're doing it. I'm gonna record myself doing it.
Same.
I'm gonna put it up on my individual channel, because when we do it, whoever's hosting it, like, just got to drop, okay, this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. Our links are going in the description so people can click on it and see our own videos after the fact.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Fireside says, I have to head out. Al, should everyone who is participating email you?
Email me, Johnny, or Devil Dog, one of us. Get in touch with one of us. Either way you can.
Right.
But I'll gladly start going through the emails and that, and watching out for people, and I'll get a book, and we'll all work out when we're going to do it and what time we're going to do it. And between the three of us kind of started it out.
Right.
If Devil Dog stays on it, he said he's going to poll his community page, so I'm going to tell everybody, go to Devil Dog's community page and click yes, do it.
Popular ATV says, just tuned in. I thought you said one trip challenge. Was getting interested until I heard you say it was a one chip challenge.
Man,
Devil Dog said yes, I will.
Yes, I will. Devil Dog, where are you, man?
Haven't set it up. Yeah, he's gonna do a poll on his community tab. He doesn't have it set up yet.
Oh, okay.
You got to say Devil Dog 3 times, and he might appear.
Well, I think that's what happens. Because I was saying his name, and then he says, "What about me?"
Well, Gary said he's out there. Make no mistake about it. The dog.
Oh, he's out there.
Josie, with all your sound effects, where's the reveille? Maybe that's what the dog needs.
What the?
No, really. Bugle call.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. See, I'm an Australian, mate. I don't understand that sort of stuff.
We don't have that. We don't have that in Canada or Australia.
Last call for alcohol. That might get them out. Let's see here. Dave, what were the wake-up calls? What were the call-outs you guys did in the Corps? Is there a secret message? Secret
Yeah, it
code.
was generally referred to as a trash can coming down the middle of the
Yeah.
spot. With about 87 different cuss words inside of a second or two. Like you bleep bleeps of a bleep bleep.
Mhm. I think he's sitting there with all his chickens, being like, I don't know, man. You guys got my back here because if Belt Loop's coming on, which they've already talked a lot of trash,
Yeah.
and he's talking about backing out. I'm like, hey, you got Gary who already said he won't do it, but for charity, he
He'll
might
do it.
step up.
He might, yeah.
And then you got Mr. Air Force, got Mr. Canadian up there. Got a couple Canadian, actually a few of them.
Yeah.
DC Outdoors, was it?
Yeah.
Well, BC
Birds,
he
BC,
can't
you,
afford it,
us
so
three.
he
Yeah.
said he might have to back out because of the price of the thing. Which I don't blame him. The 20,
It's expensive to get it up here. There's no doubt about it. It's expensive. Like I told
said he
Devil
might
Dog how
back
much
out?
it was, and he was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, seriously." Like when I went to order it, that 28 that shows on the screen when you click on it to order it, where I'm to, it couldn't come from there. I ended up having to pay, I think it was $30 some odd plus tax and shipping. It worked out to be $42 to get it sent to me.
But
Well, I
who said they were
wonder-
going to back out? I mean, because was it Gerbs?
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, it's just
I'll get him. I'll take care of him. If Jerb says he's in, I'll take care of that.
yeah. Because I
I'm
wonder
willing to pay that cost for
would
that.
it be cheaper really for us to buy it and send it to Canada?
Yeah, but I think customs would stop it.
Yeah, it's possible.
I'll take
Right,
care of it.
and then I'd get if you did that, they'd probably tack on a customs fee.
Yeah.
Right, that's after happening with a few things I've been sent, and when you get it, there's a thing attached to it. You get a card. You don't even get the package. You get a card saying you got to go and pick up your package. And when you show up, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's $30." I'm like, "Why is it $30?" "Oh, there's a customs fee."
Tell you, like, I'm on another island from the main island, and my old address got some LP records posted there, and so I've got a redirection mail thing happening, and for them to send the LPs down here, I've already paid for the shipping, and they're going to ship it again, and I've got to repay this
Another
cost
shipping
when it
fee.
gets here again. It's a double whammy.
Yeah. My old lady's cooking shows in the house. Good to see you. So,
And it's the way they do it here. Because where I'm in Newfoundland, I'm on an island off of the coast of Canada.
Yeah.
And in order for me to order some stuff, like the cost, it starts, they tack on extra little costs. There's even now, if you look into some of the shipping, there's a fuel surcharge they've added into it.
right. Well, my question is this: if I can go to Amazon Canada on my computer,
Yep.
and order it from the U.S. but pay for it in Canada, would that fix the problem?
That'll work. I've done that with stuff for
Uh-huh.
people in the U.S. I
Right.
went on the U.S. Amazon and ordered stuff and sent it to people.
Right.
And it just, what it does is it comes up in US dollars, but when it comes out of my bank account, the conversion goes in. So if it says $20 US, it'll probably charge me $30 Canadian.
So if somebody wanting to send BC a hot chip, they could go on to Amazon Canada, order it, and the conversion of the cost would just take place for the person. paying.
Yes, but it's still going to cost more expensive for you guys then. Instead of it costing $8, it's probably going to cost you probably about 15 or 20.
No worries. It's like, I got Gerbs, okay?
All right.
He's my man. I don't mind spending money on Gerbs. It's fine. I
All
got
right.
it.
Cool.
Jonesy, how about you? Come on now, man.
Man, I reckon my voice would change with all the sinuses getting cleaned out and everything else that's going to melt.
Jonesy don't want to risk it. His voice is his livelihood.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I just spent an hour. I just spent an hour then racing to get a show done that goes to air in 45 minutes. So,
Jonesy, if you do it, you could go from your normal voice now to something like Rob Zombie.
like a dribbling mess. Now I'll be going.
Heard that, man.
Yeah, I could just picture it. No, look, I don't even like eating hot chilies, let alone this bloody monstrosity that you're talking about.
I can hear it now. You need somebody to get up there and say, Are you ready to rumble? Yeah.
You know what? See, that's what we need to have Jonesy with the sound effects going on.
Yeah.
Get this thing hyped. You know, have the Chicago Bulls entry song. That's like that. Although that's copyrighted material. I don't know
Yeah,
who
there's
did
a
that.
heap of stuff. Like
Yeah.
I've got this is not copyrighted, but we'll turn that off now. But I've got a lot of non-copyrighted music. No, it's I don't know what you guys are. So you're all going to go on one stream, are you? And you're all going to do it.
Yeah, we're all going to try to get onto one StreamYard account and do it all together.
Right. Cool.
So there can only be about 12 people then, is it? Is that the plan?
10 actually can only go on one StreamYard account. I think 10 is the maximum number.
Yeah.
And that's enough.
Yeah, Digging for Health says they're not reading all. I ship a ton, so I know how to fill out the custom forms properly with the harmonization numbers. I really would be happy to ship the chips. So,
like I said, as long as we can get enough people to do it. I mean, look, I don't care if it's only 4 or 5 of us doing it, or 6 of us, or 8 of us, or 10 of us. But if we hit the 10 number, we might have to stop people from joining, because if we got 10 fully committed people to doing it,
right,
it's the full StreamYard.
Yeah, that's like 10 owls, not 10 devil dogs.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
you can name it. You can name it. You
Or
can
you
name
could
it.
do 5 L's and 5 Johnnies.
Right.
But
Yeah.
you
We're
can
going
do
to
it
do it.
the chip challenge number 1, and
That's
then
right.
when someone else wants to do it, you can say, "Now we're
They'll
coming
get their
back
own
for
team.
round 2. Is going to be this person here or this person there is going to try it again because they're absolutely bonkers."
I'm going to do it once. I'll see how I handles it once, but I can pretty much, from everything I've read, once is enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
From everything I've read and seen, once is enough to do it.
Yeah.
But it's about it's for me, it's something I wanted to do since day one when I saw this first coming out and hitting the internet and people were going cracked and
That's true.
doing that one chip challenge. I've always said I'd like to try it.
Uh-huh.
I see people.
Right? And I
climbing
don't
mountains.
eat spicy
I'm gonna
food,
climb.
so I would like to try it. Like I ate that jalapeno, and it was, I'm not gonna lie, that was hot. That was burning my mouth in there for a while, but I didn't drink, I didn't eat, I didn't do nothing, because I'm like, okay, well, if I can't last through a jalapeno, there ain't no way in frig I'm gonna last through this.
Yeah.
But I did. I lasted, and I didn't. My mouth was completely calmed down, and it wasn't burning or anything before I ate anything or drank anything after.
Mm.
And you didn't cry like a
I'm
baby.
gonna be like, what? Go ahead, Jonesy.
No, what you gonna say? And Al, you didn't cry like a baby either.
No, I
You sat
didn't.
there-
No.
You just sat there and took it. You just went.
There was once I choked up because I bit a seed that was left over in my mouth.
Oh no!
I breathe in and it sucked in and it started burning in the back of my throat. And I was like, I was like, because she was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I swallowed a seed."
Well, that's horrible.
A secondary burn, right? Yeah.
Those seeds.
Yeah,
are
it
bad.
was. Yeah.
Those seeds
But
are
I mean,
really
like
bad.
with the one chip challenge, there's no way that you're going to get seed caught in your mouth because it's just a chip.
Right.
Right.
Well, I'm hoping what Gary said was like just knowing if we do sponsors for charity, that might get me to hang in there a little longer. Bragging rights, whatever. Hey, I got to run to Omaha, but I wanted to kind of do a shout out. So I picked up the rubs from Drunken Chef.
Cool.
And so since I got to go to Omaha, I won't break into it today, but tomorrow I'll probably do some grilling on whoever's got a live going on. So I'll be breaking that out, and also on a hike, I'm going to do that. I want to make a hamburger on the trail or wherever I can find a spot, and I'll be posting that video, and I'm sure it's good. I have every bit of confidence it's really good stuff. But if you guys haven't, hey, let's support our buddies here. So,
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
well, hey, been fun.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe I'm getting excited about this type of suffering.
But the more you think about it, the more you want to do it, don't you?
Pretty much. Now that I've already ordered the chip, I want it here. I want us to make this happen. I really like the fundraising awareness type aspect. Even if, just say people can give straight to that. Just say, like, it doesn't even have to be a winner. Let's say we make a little trophy that we pass around, like the winner of the One Chip Challenge. If somebody does it, then we pass it on the next winner or whatever. But if somebody wants to give to cancer treatment or heart cardiovascular treatment or something like that, I think that's a really nice way to bring in some awareness there.
Yeah, because they can do the giving to that and say it's in honor of the One Chip Challenge done by so and so, so and so, so and so, and so.
Yes,
Right.
I agree. I love that.
And that would save us any trouble with anything coming back through YouTube saying, "Well, you did this. Where's our cut of it?"
Correct.
Because that's what it's all about when it comes down to it. YouTube doesn't get a cut of it if we do it on the side.
Right. So,
and that's where the issue comes from.
I think
but if we're not,
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think it's a great idea. I love it. So, otherwise, just to tell you, it's like big on relationships. I'm willing to do this just for you. Make it charity. It makes it even bigger. So I'm like, wow, this is way bigger than us if we can make that happen. So, all right, fellas, I got to run. Dave, thanks for having me on here. Good visiting with y'all.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Now, I'm thinking hard about how I'm going to do this 24. I'll probably visit with you on, I'm going to do a live on Friday from my Fired Up. I would love any thoughts you have.
Okay, no problem. No problem. I will try to make it to your live for your Fired Up Friday. What time are you going live on? What time are you on now?
Right now it's 5:21. So what are you at?
Okay. Almost 8 o'clock here now.
Huh?
It's almost 8 o'clock here now.
Yeah. So you're about 2.5 hours ahead of me. I will probably do my live 10 a.m. ish Friday.
Yeah,
so,
that's fine.
Okay, something like that.
So it'll be around 7:30 my time.
And if not, we'll visit on it because I've got some ideas on how I can try to make, fill in the blanks and also give some people a chance to make some awareness of things they're doing. So anyway, I'll visit with y'all later.
All right, bud. Take care. Safe travels.
Later, brother.
See you, Johnny.
All right, man. This is cool.
What? Gary's comment. We're a particular charity and want support, and we get the people to pledge to that charity. Yeah, see, like doing it that way. We would have to do it in the way, though, that Gary, I'm just reading your comment there, and we would have to do it in a way that, hey, get out of my candy, little bugger. The cat's eating my fuzzy peaches.
Oh no.
I didn't even think she liked sour candy, but apparently she does.
Well, she's looking at that wasn't a reaper.
Yeah, she wouldn't come back for more.
Yeah.
But if we did that, well, okay. The way we could do that is anyone that wants to support it, join in and watch, and whoever wins, the winner gets to pick. Okay, well, all of you guys make a donation to this charity of my choosing.
Right.
And that could be a good way to do it, rather than us trying to collect money and give it to a charity and whatnot, because then you get into a whole lot of other legality issues and problems.
Anybody that's interested, there's Al's email address scrolling to the bottom of the screen. So
yeah, I'll send you a message, Al. Just to say hi.
Yes, I'm always open to emails. I like getting all kinds of mail, email, real mail, stickers, packages,
junk mail. Click this
junk
link
mail.
now, and you'll be hacked forever.
Yeah.
They gave up sending me junk mail because I used to reply back to them all the time. Hi, are you my friend?
Right.
Then they looked up on
or reseal the metered envelope and send it back to them empty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the best thing is if you get this junk mail, you get this is kind of generic junk mail.
Mm-hmm.
There's no name on it. It's just a thing and a self-postage paid envelope inside.
Right.
You just take all the stuff that they sent you, you put it in the envelope so it feels like it's something, and you send it back to them. When they
Right.
open it, they get their own mail.
Because it's already metered anyway. It's already paid for. Yeah.
Mm.
Belt Loop says it's not just the winner. Each person does something for their own particular charity. Yeah, there you go. So,
Well, you could do it that way too.
yeah.
Everyone's a winner, baby. That's the
Everyone's
truth.
a winner then.
That's the truth. That's a
Gary
song.
said, I'll be back up in a few minutes, chatting on Google. TEA Time Adventures is in the house. My Green Lawn is in the house. Good to see all of y'all. All right.
You guys see this? This is what I deal with. Look at the way she sits.
I see. Yeah.
Oh my lord!
This is my cat. This is the
I wouldn't
craziness that I deal
give
with
a
her.
cat dark, that's for sure. Make sure the lights on before you give the cat a kiss and a cuddle.
Just look at her. No, look at her.
Yeah.
She sits on her head, and she's
Why?
kicking me with her back paws, and then
She
she wants me to rub her,
But we
and then
test-
she don't want me to touch her.
But we tested this
Cat.
earlier.
And
Why?
then she's
Why did God invent cats?
I don't
to
know.
torment man.
Do you not know? Hey,
Yeah.
Black.
But I think you wonder how many households have cats all over the world.
Oh, I got one. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
we
daughter-
got 3. So,
Me and the daughter come home and brought her pet cat with her, and the daughter left the cat.
Oh yeah.
cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
All right, BC, take care, man.
We tested this theory out earlier, you know. I was on a live earlier today, and she got up climbing all over me like that because I was on my phone on my live talking to someone. And I ended it. I was like, okay, I gotta go. So I left. I laid my phone down. She got down and ran away. So I said, I wonder. So I picked up my phone. There was nobody on it, but I just started talking to my phone. Hi, oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, this is the way it is. Yeah, this, that. And I wasn't saying anything in particular. What did she do? Run over, jump back up on me, start rolling around, pushing my phone away, cuddling into me. I said, you little frigger.
Oh my goodness.
She's jealous of me being on the phone talking to people.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah.
So keep them out of the room if you can.
Yeah, that's right. And especially when the chip challenge day comes, I can see it now. You put the chip down and you're doing a little talk about what you're getting ready to do. Here comes the cats. There goes
Gone.
the chip.
Chip is gone.
That cat will be running all the way to the U.S. border.
Yeah. I'll be able to put a harness on that and use it to take me through the snow.
I heard that, man. All right.
No, but it's like I said, if we can do it all for a good cause, and if we want to put out, okay, if you want to make donations for me in this charity, this is the charity I want you to donate to, but I'd like to see a monstrous amount of people watching this live.
Yeah.
I would. I would really like to see a lot of people doing it, like showing up to see this happen live.
I think if you put it up on the various social media platforms for a couple of weeks and build the hype up, even if you do like a little 1-minute video, hey, I'm Al, and I'm going to do this chip challenge with some of my other people. Join me, and when you know the date and the time, that would be like the perfect 1-minute video. You share it on your channel, you share it on Facebook channels all over the place, and then
put it on Twitter, put it on Facebook, put it on TikTok, put it on YouTube, put it on Instagram, put it on everything.
Everything. So let's just say the imaginary date is September 17th at 6:00 Eastern or Central Standard Time, U.S., whatever like that. When you know the date and the time, and that word spreads to watch 9 or 10 or 6 or 7 or however many people eat the chip. I mean, you could have 1,000 people up in there.
Mate, I'll come to watch.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Well, that's it. I mean, like, I know a lot of people don't want to do it. Like, I know Gary is kind of dead set against it, but he would, if he's going to do it for charity, more power to him. By all means, join us. join the dark side. But yeah, I mean, like, I know, and even Gary said if he's not there, if he's not doing it, he's gonna watch. And it's like you, Dave. I know you're gonna watch because you're gonna want to see all of us
Yeah.
and the way we are.
I'll be out there in the chat somewhere, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like I said, if we have 6 people and we're on someone's StreamYard that has 10, well, then that's 4 other people that can join us on panel
Right.
and be there to like witness it
Well,
firsthand, so to speak, and
Yeah.
interact with us while it's happening.
even if you
Oh,
haven't got a if you haven't got a full board of people eating chips, I'll come on and host. I can come on and say, "Look at this! Look at Al. He's got snot coming down the beard, and
Yep.
look at Dave.
Yep.
He's curled up in a fetal position in the corner of the room."
There you go.
Yeah. And I
I'd,
mean, like,
I'd be with Jonesy there. If there was an open slot in there, I'm like, oh, look over here in the corner right there. We have Johnny. He's all doubled up. And look at there. Al's sitting up, but I don't think he's breathing.
Yeah,
yeah,
brother.
but that's it too. I mean, like, Jonesy got all these sound effects, so we
Yeah.
could have a really interesting time.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, once you firm up a date, man, you share it all across all those platforms, and
Yeah.
you know, it's kind of like you're advertising the Super Bowl or a wrestling match or something, you know. So it's just they'll come, yeah, they'll come.
But that's why I said, like, I'm hoping my chip arrives before I do my next live stream, because that's going to be a full-on prequel to this is the chip.
Uh-huh.
Here's a preview of what it looks like. I'm not going to open the wrapper, but
Mhm.
like on my, was it on my 24 hour that the Devil Dog showed his?
Yes.
Devil Dog had received his chip and he showed it all on my 24-hour live. He opened the box and showed everybody what was inside the box and everything like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was on your 24-hour live that he changed my name.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
was.
guessing.
Then
Something about Curious or something.
obvious.
Some Captain Obvious. You know?
Yeah.
Captain Obvious.
So I guess it's just obvious. You know, anyhow. I got through chatting with him. It didn't seem like there was a whole lot of final understanding, but it seemed to me that the person I talked to or chatted with seemed to, well, as long, you know, they were talking about monetization, this, that, and the other. And I think we can do it, but the way it's going to have to be done is we can't, it's not going to be a winner. It's not going to be any losers. It's going to have to be, you know, it's going to have to be where each person, and I don't even know if we can do the sponsor thing. We do not want to collect any money ourselves.
No,
What we want
no,
is for
that's
them to
not what we're
donate.
doing.
You know, right. And what we would want them to do is to donate to the charity that we were representing, each individual representative. For example, for me, it'd probably be something like, you know, a Fallen Officers Fund or you know, something like this. It might be something completely different for somebody else. You know, Devil Dog might, you know, pick some type of a charity that deals with, you know, veterans.
Yeah.
You know,
I would
different
do
people have.
I would do something for cancer or the Heart and Stroke
Right.
Foundation.
Exactly. And so it would be important for each of us to do a little research beforehand to find out, you know, to decide who we wanted people to contribute to. And each of us would have our own thing to direct people to contribute. We don't, you know, I don't think it's, you know, we're just doing something outside the system to try and get, you know, some additional funds, you know, for the charities that we care about or that mean something to us. And, you know, I think that if we did something like that, it would be a good thing to try and help some folks. I'd be willing to do it for that. I'm not willing to do it just because, you know, other people are wanting to, eat a
Well,
hot chip.
we can by all means do it that way, and that will be a better way to do it, I think, rather than having us trying to set up some kind of fund account for people to donate to or something like that. It's better to have people. Okay, I'm going to represent, like you said, I'm going to represent Heart and Stroke Foundation, and that's
All right.
anyone that wants to make a donation in support of me to the Heart and Stroke Foundation.
Do it your own selves.
Do it yourself, and I'm here to represent them.
Right.
That's right. And I mean, we could go through and make a list of the folks that's willing to, or pledge so many dollars per minute or cents per minute or whatever. And so that it'd give us an idea of how much we were raising every minute we went without it, so that you'd know how to, it would give you a little bit more incentive, I think, to go longer without. Otherwise, even if I did that, which I would not, I would go pretty much straight for the ice cream. So,
well, the one thing that we would have to do on that too is we would have to set a time limit on it. Whereas if anybody lasts for over an hour is the cutoff limit. Because
right.
the one chip challenge, the maximum time limit on the one chip challenge, for all the references and everything that's in the book, it says if you last over an hour, you're invincible. So,
right.
And if anyone lasts that hour, the 60-minute mark, the 60-minute mark will be the cutoff time. So that would be something we would have to do too, because that way then people can say, okay, well, I'll give $1 a minute because that's $60 to whatever foundation. Or I'll give $0.25 a minute because that's $15 to whatever foundation.
Right.
Whatever they can afford then, because you don't want somebody to come in and say, well, I'm going to give $1 a minute, and then I ends up going for 4 hours.
Right.
Oh yeah. Well, I agree. The 1 hour is a reasonable cutoff.
Yeah.
Wallace. Hang on just a second. I got to go.
I'm starting making
16.
I need the book. You been
All
writing
right.
that?
Yeah, God, I'm at work. People coming in getting guns. And
I got my own little personal dictation over here where she's writing down notes of stuff that we're all saying.
all right. Well, I would agree. Obviously, there needs to be a beginning and an
You missed
ending
that,
to
guys.
it. I'm total agreement with you on that,
Did you
Al. And truthfully, if somebody wanted to just say flat out, listen, I want to give $10. If you can go 5 minutes, something like that, I'd be in support of that. Then at least I'd know at the end of 5 minutes or whatever I can get, some milk, ice cream, something. I mean, I'd hate to disappoint whoever, the charity. Not that they would be in particular disappointed, but I would hate for it to be a poor showing for whoever it was I was trying to raise money for.
Right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like the $1 a minute or $0.25 a minute, that's for anyone that feels like they want to do that. Anyone can give any amount to whatever foundation in support of one of us. Let us know who you're supporting and what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yep.
Simple.
Well, Hammy brings up an interesting point. Now you know why women live longer.
Do you know why men do things like this?
Because they're stupid.
Peterson Farm, good to see you, man. Gone Furrow Squidly, good to see you. Gary, GBL, thanks for stopping by, man. Absolutely. TEA, thank you for the thumbs up suggestion. I appreciate it so much.
Freeside Coffee. You still in the chat room?
I think you left, but I'm not sure.
Subscription. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll talk with you later on this. I wanted to stop in and drop off my thoughts on it. I'd be willing to do it for that, but that's the only reason why I'd be willing to do it.
Well, your thoughts are always welcome, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Oh, no. Yes. Hey, Jonesy.
G'day, mate.
No, you can get checked.
G'day, mate. G'day, mate.
Jolly
I
I
good.
think
Thinking about it anyway.
that one was perfect.
It
G'day,
was
mate.
pretty good. G'day, mate.
G'day,
G'day.
mate. Yeah, that last one was perfect.
That's
Yeah.
called a bunch of galahs at the bar. G'day, mate. G'day, mate. G'day, mate. G'day,
Oh,
mate.
goodness, man.
And that does
Then I
happen.
walk in and say,
Hey, friend.
He says,
All right.
howdy, y'all.
Hi, everybody.
I'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
I'm out.
See you, Gary.
Smile when you say that. Yeah,
It-
Yeah,
Yes,
but it's
and-
gonna be an interesting time for sure.
I think so. Yep. And like I said, if you hype it up across all the platforms, and I think you could probably have yourself a right decent crowd and everything, and even it's not so much stacking up the hours, but think of the new friends that you could make.
Well, that's what I'm. That's one of the things I'm looking at. Is it's not about, for me anyway. It's not about racking up all these hours.
Right, because that's going to come.
I mean, like if we do it and we have 9 people, Dave, you got the paid version of StreamYard. You could host it. You need hours.
Yeah, and
That
I
could
think
get you your hours in one video,
yeah.
right?
And then think of the friends that for those that need new subscribers.
Yes.
You
Like I could use subscribers to get me up to that 1,000 mark. Now, granted, there's people that need subscribers more than me. Like Devil Dog is almost there. We could get Devil Dog up there in that one video.
that one lone video. Yeah,
Right?
we could help a lot of people do a lot of things.
We
with
could
it.
help a lot of people, and even people, like even just the regular people that are coming in to support. The interconnection between them.
Right.
Right,
Yeah,
all of our regular viewers that are here on the channel, you could end up meeting a whole lot of new other people that can just connect with your channel, and
right.
everybody can benefit from this. Everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, for sure. Some,
Don't
and if,
can't argue.
and if y'all wanted me to host,
No,
I'd be
you're
glad
not
to.
hosting.
So,
The wife said, if Jonesy's not hosting it, she is. I said, no, you're not hosting it.
Hey,
We
how
need
you
someone. We need someone sober,
going?
so they know how to use the phone, dial 911 in case something happens.
Well, it would be no good for us. But,
all right,
What's that in US? She says.
Swish Rip says he just subbed to you, Al.
Thank you.
good on
Thank you very much.
And thank you too, Swiss Rips. I'll be checking your channel out too. Hey, how you going for your watch hours there, Dave?
We're
you
right
got
at. We're not too far away from 2,700.
All right. All right.
But
So,
that's why I said, like, I've been running your playlists and that, but if we could hook you up to do this, right? Say we get 7 people, Dave, you're going to host it for us. You need
Right.
your hours. This will get you your hours.
Yeah,
and
and
I'm
I've got the plan that'll bring 10 people up on the screen. So
Yeah.
And, but
For
you know
sure,
what?
man.
I think when it all comes said and done, I think you're probably going to end up with maybe 6 or 7 of you that are actually going to do it.
Well,
Which-
like I said, I'm happy enough to do it by myself.
Right.
That's the whole original thing. I was going to do it myself. I didn't bring it up as a challenge. I bring it up as a, you know what, guys? I've seen people doing this before, and I want to do it
Yeah.
because I've always wanted to do it. And it's kind of snowballed itself into a challenge.
It has.
And now it's snowballing itself into something even better with a charity thing.
Sure.
Like I said, it's just taking on a little bit of a life of its own, and I'm fine with that.
it's growing
Hey,
legs.
you know, the one thing about it too, as the hype builds around it, you're going to start seeing people that are going to want to subscribe to your channel just to follow along with what's going on.
Yep.
So
I tell you, with all
Because,
you
I mean,
guys who are going to do it, I would highly suggest that you definitely have a wide angle lens for your own channel. So when you do the challenge and it's all live, and then you come back and say, "Well, this is this is my version of me doing it," and then you repost that video. Obviously,
Yeah.
because I reckon there'd be, and you go to the camera later, like you go to the camera and you stick your tongue out or you do whatever you do, call it. You could even act on it. You could crawl up on the ground and start kicking one leg,
Another thing would be cool is once the list firms up and you know who's going to actually eat a chip, if we could do a live and have everybody that's going to be in the middle of this on, that way we could iron out any possible echoes and event and things that could occur, and
have everything set to go ahead of time so it runs very smoothly when we do actually do the broadcast.
Right. Because can you imagine if you got this horrible echo going on? That would just like really kind of throw it into a wrench, kind of, so to speak. But,
But I mean, like most of us now, like Johnny, Devil Dog, myself, yourself, Jonesy, Belt Loop, we know as soon as we hear something wrong, we know exactly what to look for.
Right.
So it's just anyone new that's coming in, we're going to have to say, okay, well, do this, 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 and this, and make sure you're not echoing.
Right. Yeah, it's a short list of things that's wrong, Yeah. And
see, Peterson's.
Go ahead, Jonesy.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm one of them guys. I see something and I just go blah 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 blah. But Peterson's farm of Nashville, they've got 12,000 watch hours, but need another 200 more subs. So if you haven't subbed to
Peterson Farms,
give him a boost up.
Go give him a sub.
That's right. All right. Well, anybody in this room that has not made friends with Peterson Farms of Nashville, why don't y'all make it a point over the next day or two to get that done? Because if we all pile on up all at one time, if they gain 20, YouTube will
They're going to take 19 away.
Yeah. So
and I'll tell you what.
Now, in the meantime, I'm sorry, Jonesy. In the meantime, saying that, when I did my 24-hour live, I gained 50 subscribers. And then I went up 2 more. Then I only lost 3.
Well, that's good, man.
Good.
But then I gained 2 more.
Right.
So I'm up to 352 now, or 351.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I'll tell you what. If we hype this thing up, that 352 could be 992 right quick.
Yep.
So, all right. My Green Lawn says already subscribed. Let's see who else we're talking to here. But yeah, you guys reach out. If Peterson Farms is at 12K watch hours, which is a phenomenal, but they need 200 subs. Let's see if we can help them out. Peterson Farms. I've got Dave Collier Camping on Facebook side. There's a whole bunch of people connected up with there, so feel free to jump on there if you're on the Facebook side. And we're connected up with all sorts of even larger channels. I
like his channel, how he cruises around on his tractor and he's got that lovely voice, like that nice deep voice, and he's just telling the story of what he's doing, when he's doing it, and why he's doing it. It's just for me, in my little paradise part of life down here, I just love watching rural videos and stuff like that. So his channel really, when I see he's got a video, man, I watch it from start to finish. It's just relaxing.
Yeah. I agree with you. There's a few people out there. Y'all ever watch Donnie Law's East Tennessee Outdoors? His channel.
Can't say I have.
Tennessee Outdoors, yeah.
Yeah, he's got one of those voices. I heard somebody put it to this. That man could sit there and read the phone book to me, and I'd sit there and listen. So, he just like it's kind of like he's knows so much about so many things, and it's like you're sitting there having a conversation with, like, say, just your favorite uncle, and just has that presence about him. So, but
I think I got a fan for my voice with Digging for Health. Always writes nice words.
You got a fan for life with my wife for your voice, that's for sure.
Apparently, tell Al. You tell me what to say. You send me an email, and I'll send you a voice recording. You just play it whenever you need that voice to be played. And
yeah.
You might not like what's in the email, but it sounds okay to me.
Your get out of the doghouse tape, you know.
It wouldn't be the first one, Al. Put it that way. Done a few Barry White impersonations.
Devil Dog has been listening in the background.
Oh yeah, he's out there. Yeah,
He's here. He's here listening.
Gary told you that the dog
Oh,
is
yeah.
out there somewhere. That's right.
The dog is always wandering around the house somewhere.
That's right. That's something that they put us in the Marine Corps, man. They're out there.
Well, I'm just wondering what's he thinking now with all of this going on?
Well, I don't know. Let's ask him.
Yeah, that's why
Now,
I'm
dog, you
putting
feeling
it
any
out there.
more comfortable about eating this chip, man? Now that you know that we might have 1,000
Nope.
people.
He said, nope.
Nope.
Not going to do it.
Nope.
Not going to do it. Gary is going to show you off if Gary does it. How could you live with that?
Well, maybe nope means I would not want to. Yeah, I'm not going to miss out. Maybe that's what that note means.
No, he said he's not going to do it.
Oh, not going to do it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nope.
Well, you know.
That's okay.
If Gary does it, I will.
Look, I can honestly say I don't like. I'd raise money for charity, but I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just nothing. I think it's
It's crazy.
I do actually. I think you're mad. But anyway, like, who's the company that makes them?
You know, I don't really know. Who is it?
Packy, whatever it is. Was it PAQU or something like that?
And what else do they make? Like, why is this
They make other hot chips. Like, they make spicy chips.
Gary Devil Dog says that if you do it, he will. And Belt Loop was in the bathroom, so he missed what was going on.
Gary says, "Oh, we'll do it for charity." Good on you, Gary.
Devil Dog said he's still debating. I know he's still debating. He keeps saying nope to be dramatic about it, but he's going to do it. He will.
Gary says he found the charity for fallen officer survivors here in Mississippi.
Right.
That's cool.
So Gary is in.
Just
I'm gonna get. a. I think I'm gonna get one for the heart and stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. My lovely wife is out there. She had a stroke last year, and honestly, it's not great, and what it does to you, and then it takes a lot of rehab to get back to normality. And
prayers to her, man.
And people meet her now, and they don't realize there's a problem, but when you know what she was like before, it's yeah. But anyway, it's a scourge. I don't know what it is, brain clots or whatever it is.
It's a blood vessel bust in your brain is what a stroke does. There's a weak area. I know a good bit about it because it's one of the things that's going on with my wife. Is a blood vessel, and it kind of grows a bubble on it, and if that bubble busts, it causes stroke.
Oh, okay. Well, Jones, you got yourself a fan club in here. It's
oh man, Mountain Moon Adventures. You can just relax, sit back, relax, and I'll just keep talking.
And digging for health. I swear I'm not a crazy stalker, Jonesy. I'm just a big goofball, but that's all.
Sorry, Jonesy. I'm getting confused, guys. That's an aneurysm I'm thinking about.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, sorry.
But yeah, we went through all sorts of rehab and stuff, and took a long time to just like the other day, for instance. You think it's all over and done with, but the other day she just couldn't open a sauce bottle. Just couldn't just twist that little. Just couldn't do it. Just
right.
And just asked me to come in. Can you come in and open the sauce bottle up for me? And I said, sauce bottle? What's wrong with it? I was thinking it was extra tight or nothing, but it was just something, little things
just
like
one
that.
Of those things.
Yeah. All of our prayers are for you and her, man.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And she asked, like, when she got better, that's the reason we're here in Tasmania, because she said, you know what? scared her that she thought she was going to die, and that she's always wanted to move here and mightn't have had the chance, and said, you know what, now's the time to do it. If we don't do it now, we'll never do it. And what can you say to that? You know, you got to. I've left all my music connections, all my work, all my everything, and we've come down here. But I tell you what, it's liberating when you come down here and you're debt free. You just sort of relaxed.
Right.
It's quite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm still doing radio. I'm still doing radio now from where I'm sitting, and I'll be in North Carolina in about 5 minutes on WHER.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So I rushed that one this morning. I should have had that in their bank account. Yeah, a couple of days.
What part of Carolina?
He's hang out with me for an hour and then he on his radio show.
A pokey little town. Is it Murfreesboro?
Well, that's only about 40 miles from me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's
just
the,
across the border here.
Right. What's the white? They've got a distillery there on the river.
Let's see here. I'm not sure. That would be the Craven River, I think, something like that.
I don't know. There's like Rocky Rapids and all sorts of stuff.
Roanoke Rapids. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Roanoke Rapids. Yeah.
And they've got. Yeah.
Yeah, we're about an hour from that. It's an hour south of us.
Well, I'm definitely going there for to visit them guys when I come over next. So
okay, just yell, man. I'll come down. We'll meet you.
I'll pop over somewhere and buy you a drink.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Chef Sketty's in the house. Hey, Chef. All right, man. Bell Loop says I'd post your link, Hammy, but I'm not a mod. So if anybody wants to share some links, because it's getting right up close to 7 o'clock, and we got to get up around 2 a.m. again. So feel free to share those links, guys. And remember, Peterson Farms out of Nashville. If you haven't made friends with them, by all means, get over there and watch some videos and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
I just connected with them. I thought they were already on my thing, but when I went into them, I wasn't subbed to them again. They just subbed to me now. They're watching some of my videos and leaving some comments on them. So thanks, guys.
Right.
It's funny how you do connect with people, and then like I don't know, a bit of time goes past, and you sort of go looking for them, and then you realize you're not connected. So how it all works, I don't know.
I don't know how that always happens, but I have noticed that myself. Be somebody I'll talk to a lot, then 2 weeks, 3 weeks go by, and you check their channel out, and there's 10 new videos up there, but you never saw them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's the world of YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a crazy place, but you got to just search what you like and find it and run with it.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to get ready to call it a night. And Al, once we get all this ironed out, man, we can start hyping this up and whatnot like that. And I know Jonesy would hype it up over his way and stuff like that. And for those of you that are on Facebook, Dave Collier Camping is up there. Feel free to come on over and share your videos. Fun.
What I might do now then Friday or Saturday is once I start getting some emails in from people, because I know there's a bunch of people probably going to email me here now today saying they want to do it. Once I start getting a little bit of an official list,
right?
Maybe I'll do a little short and I'll just run through. Okay, these people are doing it,
right?
And these people may be doing it. I have to do that category for Devil Dog.
Yeah. Well, and then also, like somebody like BC Gerbs, that Johnny said that he was going to look them up. It may take another week or 10 days before he actually has it in his hand. So,
Well, I think with Gerbs, I think he's on the mainland, so he'll get it quicker than I would anyway.
Right. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to say good night, and I will be seeing you during the week. And Al, Jonesy, Double Dog, Gary Beltloop, good to see you. My Green Lawn, Peterson Farms, Chef Scatty digging for health. Let's see who else is in here. Peter, like I said, Peterson Farm, Mountain Moon Hammy. All of y'all take care. We will be seeing you. Be safe. Prayers.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for having us up, Dave.
Alrighty, take care.